This conference will now be recorded.
So here now we need to understand whenever you set up the Oracle elements in S/4HANA system. So what we'll see. So whenever you're creating a new plant, okay, for that new plant, at least we are not able to create a material. Okay, so immediately the system is going to stop because in ECC system the material ledger was optional, but in S/4HANA system material ledger was required field here. Okay, so that's what. So we need to maintain the against that plant. So you must activate material ledger. Okay, in OMX1, OMX2, and OMX3, and also in real time. This is completely financial object. Okay, the finance people they will run the production like here CKM start. Okay, production setup. Okay, so for that when you set up the valuation area, then you can able to create here. Okay, so let us continue there. Metal master, what are the changes you observed? The length was changed, okay, from 18 characters to 36 characters 6 year, and metal ledger was optional in ECC, but in S/4HANA is mandatory. Remaining almost all the options remain same. We observe here. Okay, so today we'll see. Okay, so once again I log into the S/4HANA system. Which plant we created? Do anybody remember which plant here? So first of all, let me go to once again connect this our remote desktop connection. Okay. So here I need to create a new one, right? So I'll go to here. Give me a second. Let me enter the credentials here because I'm using other system today. So let me go to configure. So 103, 105.179.74, 3318. Okay, the user, need to add the user. The user was actually more choices. User is different account here. The user is actually which user? Yes, 702. And the password is click on connect here. So yeah. Password here. It is showing here. Oh, study slash. Study slash SMU. Enter the password here. Well, 10, why it is not updating here? ANS study password is welcome 10.
Study training.
No, study slash. Give me a second here. User is actually. Let me go back. Click on connect here. So, let me remove all this here. Study forward slash Password that is yes, we not to password your welcome 10. Okay, give me a second. So yes, now this is the password here. You check here any mistakes here.
Previous video, you have mentioned training study.
No, only study only. It's clear. Only study only. Yes, Avina 2. So this is the user here. And enter the password. Welcome 10. This is the password here. Okay. We're asking a new password. Okay, no problem. We'll give welcome 11. And here also we can take one. Welcome 11. Welcome 10. Welcome 11. Welcome 11. Unable to update the password. The value of provided the new password does not meet the link history recording. 1 minute here. Go to 10. Welcome to it. Okay. Also we are giving welcome to it. Okay. Unable to update the password. The value of the provided new password does not meet the link.
You mentioned address and also. Welcome address.
No.
In password.
Password. No, it's not like this here, my dear. So welcome 10 was the old password. Let's see here. Welcome 1 I'll mention. Previously, maybe anybody used here. Welcome 1. Yes. That will work. Only welcome 1. Okay. Right. So go to login. Here the password. Again, you need to click on login. So enter the yes webinar 2 here. Right. Okay. So finally we reach the server. Okay. Now, so what we observed here, what is the go to SPRO, the org element, SAP reference IMG. Now, if you see here a structure, okay, which plant we defined? Anybody have any idea? No, which plant we defined here? The
1, 2,
plant we
3, 4.
defined 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Excellent. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 plant we defined. So, org element, you are aware of the org element here. Okay. Now today we need to, okay, so I'll run one scenario that you will get one condense, one P2P cycle I'm planning today, okay, procure to pay process here, okay. So I'll run the scenario like a P2P process. So how to run the scenario for P2P process here, okay. For time being, I'll create a material in MM01 transition code, okay. So what is your industry sector, mechanical and some material, raw material. Go to selection views, basic MMVs, basic data, purchasing, okay, in coming to general plant store location 1, okay, and coming to accounting 1 view, go to org levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4 store location like 171A, okay, right. So the location. So I'm creating new material in my plant here, okay. The description test material. So enter your base unit of measure, some PC and some material group. Okay, so enter material group. Remains some. Yeah, enter your buyer group here. 00. General plans to location and accounting on you. So the material ledger was active. Okay, valuation class. One valuation class you can take, and for price you can see the price, you can give the moving price or a stand price. So if you want to give the moving price, automatically the moving price per unit price here. Let us enter the moving price here. And if you click on yes, now 2464 material was created here. Okay. So now for time being, I'll take any one vendor. Go to AC16. I'll show you tomorrow how to prepare the vendor master here. Go to LF. Okay, so here M1 table. LFM1 table. So your supplier purchasing organization. So what is your purchase organization? 1710, right? So 1710. So what are the purchase organizations are available in this? There are so many purchase organizations there. So this is actually, so this is the purchase organization will, this is the vendor will take Lifner. Okay. So this is my vendor code here. Okay. So 1725. This is the Lifner here. Okay. This is the vendor you can take. So I have so many vendors is there in this purchase organization here. Okay. So any one vendor you can take here. There's so many vendors is there. When the latest one which is we created, I just am taking here. So here 2022. So this is the vendor I created, but the currency works here INR. Okay. Right. So US dollars we need to take here. So let us see. I'll take this vendor 1725802 here. 1725802. The vendor. Okay. So click on copy. Now this metal vendor combination. Let me create an info record here. Okay, so directly we'll create an info record in M11. So enter your supplier, supplier by purchasing. Okay, so your supplier by company code. Okay, so what is the company code? 1710. Take here. Anyone I'll take here. So this is a supplier. I'll take this supplier. So in which purchase organization here? 1710 purchase organization. Okay, so plant here 1234. So this not yet created in the purchase organization. So whichever the supplier created, so that supplier must be created in this 1710 purchase organization, right? So your supplier by purchase organization you can take. Supplier by purchase organization. Supplier by company code. You can observe the supplier by purchase organization is supplier by supplier by purchase organization here. Copy here. Supplier by the purchase organization. Just to go to drop down here. Exit here. Supplier by purchasing 1710. So in this purchase organization, if you are taking means definitely that supplier will be there. Okay. So this is the vendor I'm taking here. I can able to create. So this is my supplier. Okay. So yes, team, everyone. So purchasing info record also it will look like same, right? So the purchase info record previously we observed. Give me 1 second, madam. I'm getting one call. Anna. Okay, sorry, man. So enter some standard quantity. Okay. So your currency, let us say $100 for it. So enter. Again, you need to enter and you need to click on save. So now all the master data is set up here. So info record also we observed the same transition code. The screens also remain same. Today just you need to get the convents. Just I'm running one P2P cycle. Okay. So this is my supplier. Okay. So copy the supplier. Okay. Next, let us see. We'll create one purchase requisition. We'll create one purchase requisition in ME51 transition code here. Now, what is your material here? 2464, right? So how much quantity we are requesting? 100 quantity. For which plant here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Store location 171A, right? So 171A. So please observe the purchase requisition also it look like same here. Yes, the purchase requisition also ME51 transition code, I-10 categories, account assessment categories. Okay. So whatever the if you go to I-10 details also you will observe the same. Okay. Today, so you need to understand there is nothing is there in S4HANA system. So I want to make you, that's what we are running one P2P cycle. So we observed info record also we observe the same transition code, same screens. If I come to purchase requisition also you'll see the same transition codes. Okay, the same source of supply. Almost remaining everything is same. Click on message during check here. You need to click on save here. So once the purchase requisition is created, okay, so copy the purchase requisition number. So copy the purchase requisition number here. So 10001304. Okay, so copy the purchase requisition number. Now let us see, go to ME41 transition code here. Even though for one vendor also, let us see, is there any changes in RFQ also, we'll see. Okay, so enter the quotation deadline. Okay, so what is the quotation deadline? Suppose now I'm giving some 24, this 2 days I'm giving the time here, 24 December 2022. Okay, quotation deadline, and which is buyer groups involving. So we are creating with reference to PR. So the purchase requisition RFQ can be created with reference to PR, with reference to outline agreement, or without in the reference. So I'm creating with reference to PR. Okay, observe the details and click on RFS details. Okay, so now quotation deadline and year 20th December. No problem. Well and good. Okay, so enter. Again, you need to enter. See, from here I need to give the vendor address here. Supplier I need to give here. Okay, what is the supplier? Now go to which supplier we have taken. So go to ME12 here. Previously, what is the supplier here we have taken here? ME13, right? So go to ME13. So this is the supplier we have taken, right? So this is supplier we have taken. So copy the supplier here. Copy the supplier. So enter the supplier code here. So I'm requesting the quotation with this supplier. So you need to click on save here. So save anyway. So we are creating RFQ. So one RFQ is enough. 6004. So if I have another supplier, I can create another RFQ number also. Just there is no changes I am showing. Okay. So now next what you need to do. So just you need to maintain the quotation, right? So go to ME41, maintain the quotation. So quotation means what are the details will enter. Suppose this vendor is also ready with 100 euros. Okay. So maintain quotation also the same number in the system here. So I no need to compare quotation here because only one quotation no need to compare. But with respect to this quotation details, with respect to this quotation, okay. So whenever we are creating a purchase order finally, we are creating purchase order of the system here. So just I need to the purchase order also you observed. So there is no changes in the purchase order. If you go to here now, here I need to enter the my RFP details here 6004 here. Enter your RFP number. When you enter RFP number, system will pick all the details here. Okay. So enter. So now go to header tab here. So you can see the supplier. So whatever the supplier I mentioned, the supplier must be created in this purchase organization in this company code. whatever the plant you created 1 2 3 for new plant, this plant B must be assigned to this company. Okay, the material quantity everything will show here, and click on message during check, and you can click on save here. So remaining all the details we upload delivery or invoice, the payment terms will be directed from the vendor master. Condition already we discussed pricing procedure. Text tab also previously I shown you whenever you enter the text. Address tab vendor address. Okay, and coming to org data, organization data should be synchronized here. Status tab also you can see here. Okay, these are all remain same info terms. Okay, interest of chamber of commerce here. And if you come to item details also you can observe. Okay, so whatever the item details here, like so item details like material data tab. Okay, and if you go to quantity tab, okay, delivery schedules, all it is remains same here. Okay, delivery date, invoice, conditions, so it is look like same. Okay, there is no difference here. You need to click on message during check, and you can click on save here. So I created a purchase order here. Okay, so did you find any difference here, as for the system? Okay, so that's what actually today you'll get a clarity here. So now if you come to here, so here copy the PO number, whenever you perform the goods receipt, whenever the physically goods you receive the goods from the vendor, you need to perform the goods receipt. The transaction codes remain same. Okay, it is also like goods receipts with reference to purchase order. I need to enter the purchase order number here, so that something is there in S4 system. I want to make it clear. Nothing is there. Okay, you don't worry. So you need to click on execute here. If I come to here, you can run all the scenarios. So you can take the server access from market. You can run all the scenarios. Because most of the people they don't know what is S4 or something. It is okay. Nothing is there. Just you go to item. Okay, material quantity in where tab you can see plant and store location, purchase data, partner tab, everything, all the details. You can click on check, and you can post in the document here. Okay, the material document will be posted here. The material document will be posted. Once the material document is posted, you can see. Now you go and observe your okay. So stock overview. Is there any stock overview report is changed? Same stock overview report here. So which your store location here 171 here, right? So enter your 171A. So this plant and store location, how much I received? Okay, you can see this is almost all same. Okay, so here, okay, some okay, MMBE report here. Apart from this MMBE report, now please go and okay, so here you go to Migo. Whenever okay, material document is posted, if I go to see the material relevant accounting documents also, whether it's generated or not, you can see. Go to doc information. Okay, click on FA documents. Okay, now you need to click on accounting documents. Okay, so here the accounting documents will be generated here. How much stock here? 10,000 euros of stock is generated here. Means we received here. We need to pay. It is under GRN accounts. The same like ECC here. Okay, nothing is new. And also, what is your PO number here with reference to this PO? Okay, go to purchase data. So this is my PO number 450015585 here. So this is my PO number. With this PO, so the purchase receipt tab also will be generated. This already you know. Go to MIRO and MIRO transaction code. Okay, so please go and create invoice also. Whether is there any changes in invoice also, you can see what is the invoice date. Today date you need to enter. Okay, so this invoice document also like 22nd December. Okay, so reference number is mandatory. No problem. The reference number, anything you can enter. So now you go to some messages here like see, I have not selected any tax codes here. Okay, the tax codes here 10,000 euros I need to pay. The tax amount, if you calculate the tax amount, make it 0 here. The tax amount also you can make it. So here you can see any tax amount 0% there or not. A tax is exempted. So you can see the tax is exempted here. Here also you can make it. Okay, so tax is exempted here. If I calculate tax here, tax amount will be 0. How much amount I need to pay? 10,000 euros. I need to. The balance will become 0. But still some invoice, some messages will be there. So the tax code related issue, it is actually company code relevant, but it is also look like same here. So we run one P2P cycle. Okay, we run one P2P cycle. So in S4HANA, so as of now we changed like Metal Master, the transition codes it remains same. Info record transition code it remains same. Your purchase regulation, internal purchase document, purchase regulation, okay, transition code and data is remain same. Some okay. So here you can see request for quotation and vendor quotation, compare quotation, and also purchase order. Okay, these are all remain same. Okay, so mainly what you need to focus in S4HANA system. The first one actually material ledger was active, and the business partner lot of changes in the business partner. Okay, if I'm trying to create XK01, immediately the system will take you. Immediately it will take you XK01 transition code is absolutely real. So I cannot create vendor master in ECC like straight away. If I'm trying to create MK01 also, so all these transition codes are absolutely illegal. Cannot able to create it. Even though if I'm trying to create with FK01, FK02, FK03, so all these transition codes are absolutely illegal. So there are a lot of changes in vendor master. The transition code itself it is changed here. So why they created and also we'll discuss. Don't worry. But and at the same time, suppose MB star star, MB star star means like if I go to MB03, so this the transition code is obsolete. So MB star star, all the transition codes are absolutely. Okay. Suppose if I come to MB star star means suppose if I go to MB1A, now MB1A is also is absolutely. So MB star star transition codes are absolutely. You cannot MB1A, MB1B. Suppose if I go to MB1B, in EC system it will work now. In S4HANA system, completely it is absolute MB star star transition codes here. Okay. Now it is mostly the famous with Fury apps here. Okay. So what is the transition code to maintain the Fury apps and all? Okay. So and how to prepare the business partner. Okay. So even though if you trying to create vendor master XK01, so where the system will take you, so the system will take to you business partner here. The transition code is a business partner here. Okay, this we need to see how to prepare the business partner. We need to understand. This is the transition code as a BP. Even though the transition code is showing, but it is a BP transition code here. So create organization, role, supplier, financial point of view. So how to create the vendor master in S4HANA system? Okay, so this is most important. So in the master data, so here there are a lot of means the data is remains same, the transition code is changed here, and even though in ECC system, so to create a vendor master XK01 and customer master XD01, so they merged. Even though if you want to create customer or vendor, so and if you want to change the vendor also, only one transition code. What is the transition code? Only BP. So for your all customer master and vendor masters, so only one transition code is directly you need to enter BP, business partner. Your both vendors and customers are the business partner here. Okay. So this we'll see. Okay. So how to prepare the business partner here? Okay. How to prepare the business partner? All will come. Business partner means all the customer partner rules and the vendor partner rules. Everything will be come under business partner. You know, if you okay, so in ECC, what we observe in ECC, so XK01, so separately will create vendors XK01 and customers in XT01. Okay, but in a S4HANA system already they made okay completely for your vendor master as well as customer master, they merged and all your NB like MK01, MK02, MK03, MK04 and FK01, FK02, FK03, all they merged into only one single transition code, that is a business partner. So remaining all the master remains same. If I go to source list, it remains same. If I go to info record, it remains same. If I go to condition records, remains same. Batch master remains same. Only this is the major changes in the business partner. And transition rate also, you can run all the transition. You can run the standard procurement process. You can run consignment. You can run pipeline. So just now I shown you P2P cycle. I observed you. Okay, so that's what I have run one transition code to your better understanding purpose. So we can run all these transition codes. So tomorrow we'll discuss about the business partner here. Okay, Lakshmi garu?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.